Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do this half face skull just to match my skeleton outfit. I just did this very quickly and very roughly. You can take your time and make it look a lot more precise if you want to, but if you just want a little quick half skull makeup tutorial, this is the video for you. So if you're interested in how I got this look, please keep watching. Hey everyone, so I just took off half of the makeup that I already had on, and I'm just going to start building up the white face paint on this side of my face. I chose this side because it's my bad side. You guys know how it is. Now I'm just going to smooth everything out with a sponge. The denser the sponge you use, the more smooth it's going to be. I'm just using a regular kitchen sponge, a clean one of course. And then while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to start working on my neck. I'm just using a picture of a skeleton neck for reference. The shapes are kind of hard to explain, so you guys are just going to have to go off of what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to draw these curved lines around where I'm going to continue to fill in my neck bones, I guess you can call them. I'm just going to work on this as I go. You'll see that I kind of get lazy a bit towards the end and everything's not as precise, but the effect is still achievable. So because I was working with really cheap face paints, I had to let it dry in between applying it to build up that coverage. Moving on to the mouth, I'm going to start drawing a black line going from in between my lips to my outer cheek, kind of like a smiley face line. Moving on to the eye, I'm just going to draw a black circle around my eye. If you can avoid putting white face paint in this area, it would really work a lot faster, because if you see here, I'm going to put it on my eye where I actually have no face paint and the colour just comes off a lot more opaque, but because I'm putting black on white and I don't think the white's completely dry, it takes a little bit longer. So now I'm going to move on to the teeth, and what I'm doing here is I'm drawing like little Y shapes, and that's what's going to form the teeth. So you can see here that as I move along my mouth, the colour naturally starts to fade, which is what we want. Now I'm going to draw a C shape around the end of the teeth, and I'm going to elongate that top line and fill it in. This is going to create kind of like a hollow effect for the teeth to go into. Now I'm going to add more detail by just adding this line underneath my eye, following the same shape, and then I'm going to do another line going from on top of my eye, kind of going out. This, like, I really love the effect that that line gives. And now I'm just going to carve another little bit out of the temple of my head. Now that I've got the draft done of where I want all my lines to be, I'm going to continue on with the teeth. And what I'm going to do is fill in the little open part of that Y, and then I'm going to blend it through with the sponge. So because skulls don't have a nose, I'm just carving out my nose by making this black triangle on top. So because I'm working with cheap face paints, I'm just going to continue to build up the opacity as I go along by going over all of my black lines. Moving on to the neck, wherever I can see my skin, I'm going to cover it in black. I didn't really go full out in this tutorial because I was just practicing for tomorrow, but you guys will see what I mean. I also added another line on top of where we carved this hollow out of our cheek, just because I felt like it needed a little something there. I also added this little cracked effect by drawing that black line in the middle and then doing little cracks coming out of it. But don't worry about how thick that black line is because I'll clean that whole half side up with a makeup wipe and make it all straight. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.